tracing Vietic, and I'm going to get a start off on my face as I forgot to set that up. Sorry about the weird image, it's doing something weird. So you're going to have to just put up with me in ground mode today. Hiya Ash, hiya Hillbilly Railroad, good to have you both there today. I hope you can hear me. Let me just go and get my tablet up so I can actually see what's going on. And I hope everyone's okay today. So if I do this, there should be sound for a second. Trust the adverts to come up. I don't know what I've done to go and get this square picture around the edge, but it will be sorted shortly. Hi, Smallwood Junction. So sound is good, I can hear sound. I have my iPad wherever I'm working. I'm not quite sure if the image is me or the thing, but I'm going to move you around so that you can see what I've been up to. So over here, we now have a frame. The idea is I need to tidy this area up. I need to tidy this area up, and I definitely need to tidy up this area. So what I'll do is I'll be able to see what people put in chat down there. I'll put the camera over whereabouts I'm working, and then we can just get going. And as I do stuff, I can explain what stuff is. So this here, am I in camera? This here is cable trunking. This is going to be for the lower layer just here. Can I actually stick this underneath there? For those who don't realise, this is actually the first proper stream in this room. First model railway stream. Okay, so these I'll be needing eventually. Hi Chris, good to have you there. These are old Pico platform bits. You can see I've done stuff to them in the past to try to get them to fit, run wires and that kind of stuff, but they get chucked into my bin pile. This is something which I might use as I'm going to have several layers on the layout. For boards at this level, is then going to have a baseboard like that, and then all of this will be fiddling yard. That there is an old laptop, and as you can see, I haven't got these beams screwed in just yet. So a few little things I'm on the lookout for today is my little what do you call it, Wickham car, because I'm going to be DCCing it. You can also see that this is all designed for really useful boxes. So that's a bit too high there. It's amazing how many cables you find you need. And trying to keep cables neat as well. That blue box here is my toolbox. So I stick that there, and as we find tools we can chuck it in there. So how's everyone doing? I know that this is a completely different thing for me to be doing compared to normal. I hope audio is good. I hope cameras stay good. So if I move that around a bit, I can actually get into the camera. So if I stick that there, I can see what I'm doing. So this is a load of network cables and audio cables. And USB hubs and that kind of stuff. And that's my Lego train. So that can lift there for the time being. One of my most useful things, my screwdriver set. Cable ties, but I don't need such a big bag. I'm not just throwing stuff over on that side, I have a bin. Hi Douglas Dad, good to have you there. At the moment, well, I remember 0 people have entered for competition, so if you enter for competition, you have a good chance of winning. So, yeah, one of my biggest thing here is I have designed all this with storage. So stacking boxes like this aren't going to be around for long. But you can see how I could go too high there. Something else I've got is some nice smart plugs so that I can make sure to have all my things. Yeah, have all my plugs controllable. I've got 2 of these which give me 12 plugs. If I need plus USBs, so if I need more than that, that will be too much power. So I'll set these up on my second channel to show you how I do them. I don't know if I have said or not, but I actually got the wood sitting down in the garage to weld the boards, so they'll start in the next week or so. I'm looking forward to getting track laid. That's my next big milestone. On my Digitrax controllers, I go and have a box which I keep them in. And I am planning to get one of the new controllers. I have my multimeter which I need to learn how to use. And this is a project for much later on in the layout. This is the floor I used on the layout, in the layout room. And what I'm going to do is make panels of this to fit along the side. I'm just going to open the window as it gets a bit warm in here. So those two can go there. One of the jobs still on my to-do list is to sort out the lighting. As I've got filicky lights out, I can't have lighting effects in the room. So I got these 2 boxes which I reckon are waiting to be condensed down to 1. So how well can you see what's in there? Hopefully you'll have a good view. So these are whereabouts I keep my Digitrax controllers. So I have ET4 and DT400. These are both good for running locos. This one you have 2, this one you have 1. And with a loconet adapter, you can run several at you can run for Digitrax stuff with it. You can run Digitrax, but there's a little caveat. These are my Christmas train, so I'll put those to one side. I have lots of bits which have been wrapped up in bubble wrap. This was free with a magazine. I've got several other magazines. So eventually this will be upgraded to something. This is one of the train tech units. This is a signal. So that will go in my signalling box. A nice gauge master kit, which will be built to put somewhere in the layout. Gauge master platform lights. You know what, people might think I like gauge master. My smart screens, so these display information on them, and I need quite a lot more of them, but I can use this box as a train tech box. No, I can't. So how's everyone doing? So yeah, how's everyone doing? So this is one of my CCTV cameras. I've got 8 of them at the moment. One of the biggest concerns I have is the helix. How am I going to monitor that? But that's future Richard's problem. I got the rest of those somewhere else. This is something I want to get working somewhere on the layout, but I haven't worked out where or if it's possible. These are quite cute. They're little models which actually light up. So the front and back lights light up. Did you read instructions? Oh, warranty, even better. Round and tablet. Don't even know if it works. More Digitrax controller and ESU controller, and a very important thing, a track tester. So now I know that that's there, and I'm doing a good job of blocking off my camera, my tablet, so I can't see what I'm doing. This will be put somewhere, and I think that will be done quite soon. So I'll put that in there for that when I go in there next. This is quite an interesting collection. Some of my late uncle's HOE trains. This is another one of those. Let me go and grab this so I can see what's going on. Yeah, trying to remember where I keep everything is always the biggest problem. So this is a box of tree and grass. I actually forgot to have this grass mat, so that will be quite nice to put somewhere in the layout. And trees. So that I need to find somewhere to put. Snow. DCC box. So we've got lights and pickup. We got some LEDs. Oh, I remember what this box is. This is unfinished projects. So quite useful to have. So more lights. I can actually fill this box up with stuff. If I do that, it's a bit more viewable. So put some of this back in here. So yeah, it's always worth knowing what you have. So for those carriages I just showed you, I got these people. And these point motors I'm not planning to use in the new layout. I'm planning to use a slightly different system. So, hi Lee, good to have you there. I think in here, I'm going to, for the time being, streams in here will be short notice. So this box, I can start putting stuff in. So put the people away. And stick that over there. Not sure what that is. So chuck that in my bin. So these are a few catalogues, which again go and get thrown in my bin. Hornby yearbook, that can be kept. Magazines and more rubbish. Catalogue. Paints, these I'm going to keep but out of here. So I'll put that on my to go into the nothing box. That's car dehumidifier. Box for a signal, so that can go in for rubbish. Plastic card, always useful. So try to stick it into that box. Oops. Sorry about that, everyone. Didn't mean to make a loud noise like that. Pad with information, always useful to have around for layout. So I'll stick that over there. Our thermal probe for my motherboard. Another bit for my motherboard. Another bit for my motherboard. So that I need to stick in another box. I now know what this box actually is. It's I'm running out of time and I need to get stuff packed away. So that's for a mic I used to use. Train Tech lights, more lights, more Train Tech, and Train Tech instructions so they can get put in there. Accessories. More motherboard bits. What's that? That's a lighting cable. This is a fun one. This is a vaccine, which it might get used over on that side as over here is going to be more city, but over that side we could have a bit of country, so that's going to be interesting. This is a Gaussian mesh storage thing, so that can go into my model inputs. This is 5 meters of RGB color cable. I think I'll put that for the time being, but good chance it's going to be got rid of. 4 cars. Few more cars. A little R8, my first R8 I actually bought myself. Couple more cars. So I take it everybody have boxes like these whereby you just put all your stuff. But you can also see that I'm starting to get to the stage where about we're tidying things up. Just plug instructions. Mixer board, which I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. That's okay, Chris. Cheers, Lee. I know that this was a random stream, so I wasn't expecting anyone to turn up. So this is a hard disk which attached to the network. What size is it? Could be 8 terabytes. That's on a to be taken to pieces pile. That's from my lights. Few wagons, which I can stick over on there. Yeah, I've been planning to have these boxes stored underneath a layout as a, one of the main things, design features of the layout. And so far it seems to be working quite well. Do I have any money in this box? Nope, don't even have a key for it. Velcro straps, sellotape, got tons of sellotape. It's at the moment now I have a bit of a rule that apart from in here, if it haven't been used for since I moved, there's a good chance it will never be used. So got this which look like it's actually needed from something. So I have a R1 amp meter which I can use. I have that somewhere safe. So this is RGB strip LED tape, and it looked like I've used it for something. It is, can I tell what voltage it is? I can't tell what voltage it is, therefore it's rubbish. Those are useful for in the future. So I'll put that there so I can start keeping notes with the locos. That's from a teddy bear, another sellotape. Very old mobile phone. I think I can remember the passcode, so I'll stick that somewhere safe. bit of rounding cable. TV card, I think it's a digital one, and a power bank. The power bank is something I've been after for a while, so I'll put that down on my pile. USB fairy lights, which could be useful. I'll stick them over on that pile. Interesting audio cable. This is for my main mixer desk, and it gives me phono in, 3¼ mono out, so eventually that will have a use. Good book, Raspberry Pi for beginners. It's nice actually having a few people in here, as it means it feel like I'm actually not just talking to myself. So power supply, which is output 12 amp, 12 volts per amp. I think this go with that disk, old hard drive. I'll see what that is, plug it into a computer later on. It's for my computer. GPS mount, laptop stand, which I have lost the screws for, no. So those go together. I'll put those somewhere that I know where they are. That's rack case. Canon battery, Panasonic battery, very short audio cable. So this box, I can now put stuff back into it. Hi, Philip Thompson. I don't think I'll ever get this room tidied. So now we've got a couple of boxes sorted, it means that we can actually put stuff in with a bit of logic. And that wasn't my 7:30 alarm. Let's see what alarm that was. That was my phone being a phone alarm. So these two boxes, I can stack one on top of the other. I didn't realise that, two different size boxes. So that's that bit. And that's actually looking quite a lot better. So, am I going to turn the camera around? Yeah, around to see the next bit I got to tidy. So you can see it's not really too bad, it's just not too good. So, if I have a model railway pile which goes for this box, then other pile that goes for the other box, we can then get this done quite quickly. And you can see that blue box there, that's my rubbish box. So that I should have put away ages ago. So that goes there. That should have gone into one for Digitrax boxes, so I'll put that on there. This I can put on my instant access pile. If I move you back a bit, you might go and get a bit of a better view. So this is something I'm trying to sort out. It's a box with every type of decoder I need, so 8-pin, 9-pin, 18, 12, 22, 6, blanking plates, wired, and I can't remember the other one, so that when I buy a new loco, I go into this box, grab the appropriate decoder until I get to sound decoder. So this is an easy tidy up. I don't think this is really that bad. I think I've just been moving stuff around too much. So that's my little hand screwdriver. These are quite two useful little books for I've been swapping, all my tripods have different type of connectors on them. So what I've actually done is bought a box of these. So on my tripod I have one of those mounts, and on all my cameras I have one of these, so it's now a case of I want to film, I just take the camera, slide it in, off I go. Want to swap tripods, undo it and go into the next one. So if you're using a lot of tripods and that kind of thing, this is quite a useful thing to have. So as that's now out, I can throw that into the rubbish box. So this is another useful thing. It's a box of connectors, bought it from IKEA. And guess what shop? It's near to me now that I live in Nottingham. About 10 minute drive from me, it is to get to IKEA. So this needs to go downstairs. It's glue for gluing for boards together. So if I stick that up on that pile and try not to drop it. And it survived, ouch, without any problems, apart from the next thing decided to fall on my foot. So my aim was to get rid of at least one box today, and I think that that's achieved already. So, always useful to have some baby wipes on hand just to tidy up any mess you make. This is a box of random bits, which I don't think I'll actually get to work. Used to be my decoder boxes, till I got that new box. So into the rubbish pile. That goes there. My APTE, which I'm looking forward to actually getting going. But I reckon I got about a year before I actually have it do the first run. I hope it's going to be less than a year, but hey. So, a roll of fake grass. Cheers, Lee. And more cars. So, this box here is my track box. Again, another really useful box. And I can put these bits in here. See if this keyboard have a dongle. Nope, that's with a mouse. That's one thing you haven't seen is that the computer I'm doing the stream on doesn't actually have a keyboard. Actually, I'll say it does have a keyboard, I'm just not quite sure where. So we're making very good progress. My soldering box, which shop rooms. Anthony, good to have you there. My ECOS, which is my control system. You can see I'm actually getting there. So, I think I need to have a drink. I've been boring you lot for the last 40 minutes. So, I think I'm going to end it here. And I just pressed the button. So thank you everybody for joining me. It's been quite good to have support in this little project. If I can find that button. Thank you everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much.